With pranams to the lotus feet of our most beloved Bhagavan, dear brothers and sisters. In the first place, I am very grateful to Bhagavan for having made this trip possible. Well, actually speaking, I am not able to believe that I am here, because that's how Swami does. Till the last minute you'll be in tension and great suspense. We got used to it. But the end result would be finest of all. But yet, as you go through the process, yes, your blood pressure shooting up. That happens. So nice to hear. Very nice experiences from Bhishmacharya. He did a really good job. The lion that roars is Vadgama who roared now. And he explained how Bhagavan Baba, the remote controller, made that man there when he has gone up. It's a dispatch mistake, let him go back. That's nice. That it really happens, it really happens. There was one student from Vrindavan, and suddenly his father came to see him, and Swami gave him interview and said, "Stop that." And the father says, "Stop what, Swami?" "Stop it, I say." "What, Bhagavan? What am I to stop?" "Oh, you have been smoking heavily. Don't smoke, okay? It's not good for you. Stop it." "Okay, Swami," he said, and came out of the interview room, saying goodbye to his son, who happened to be there in the hostel. And then Swami said, "Stop it." With effect from when? From now on? Or after reaching Canada, where I have chain of hotels there? This man runs chain of hotels there in Canada. So after reaching Canada, with effect from then, not now. So he purchased big lot of cigarette packs, dada, 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 like Pakkat, the smoke engine, non-stop, yes. Then by the time he reached home there in Halifax City, Canada, well, something went wrong with his heart, and he landed up in ICU unit, intensive coronary care unit. Doctors came and examined and said, "Sir, if you have anybody near and dear, let us send a word, because you are going to have interplanetary travel." This man said, "I have my son studying there in Bangalore, staying with there, and I don't need to inform him. Swami will take care of him." And he was feeling so bad. Why he has not followed Swami's instructions scrupulously? And things are bad, as he was telling. The condition of a heart patient is like Bhishmacharya, lying down on the bed of arrows with IV connection, oxygen cylinder, ECG monitor. Ready, that's all. Because my parents have all been the members of Heart Association. I attended on them, I know what it is. So this man was semi-conscious, because they'll be kept under sedation. And the nurse on duty at 3 o'clock at midnight, she felt very sleepy. Just she came out of the room with the arms crossed. She was resting. And she was about to sleep. Then what happens at 3 o'clock? That sound. As if someone opened the door. This man lifted his eyes. He finds Baba getting into the room. Halifax City, Canada, Swami is here. Swami comes there and tells him, "Did I not tell you to stop it?" This is the situation. The boy is already denied of his mother's care because you lost your wife long back. Shall I allow the boy, child, your son there, to lose his father? I came here for your son's sake. You have not paid heed to my words. And Swami was very harsh to him. Then this man said, "Swami, I apologize to you, please excuse me. Then Swami said, okay, I'll make you safe, don't worry. But this man was doubting, how is it possible Baba comes here to Canada to save me? He wanted to test Baba. Because people say towards the end, certain hallucinations, imaginations appear. They start talking to angels before they go over there. Still time, but the preparation to take off. You see? So this man was in a situation not able to believe. Swami, you are here? Yes. How am I to believe? And then this man said, Swami, come on, lift me from the bed and make me sit on the chair. Oh, 6-footer, Canadian cheese, bread, butter, you can imagine. White marble stone, what? He thought Baba can't lift him because he's so short and thin. But the one who lifted Govardhana Giridhari, this Govardhana is after all nothing. Then Swami came and lifted him and made him sit on the chair. And he said, now you believe that's Baba? He said, yes, Swami, I accept. Then Swami said, it's not good for you to sit that long in this condition. Better I make you lie down. And made him back lie down on bed. And then finally Swami lifted his hand and smeared vibhuti. The whole bed is full of vibhuti. And then kept the bed sheet on him and said, be careful. Slowly saying, he left the room. In the meantime, nurse got up at 4:30 because they have to take early morning recording of the temperature, blood pressure, unnecessary stuff. So they came there, and to her surprise, all connections are taken away. Intravenous connection, oxygen cylinder, ECG monitor. Either what happened, this patient removed those connections or what? And he came to me and says, what are you doing here? He said, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. She never heard Sai Ram. She's Canadian nurse there. What are you doing? I say, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. Then she was very much scared. Not the patient, some devil or evil spirit must have possessed him. And she came out of the room and immediately complained to all doctors. Doctor, something wrong here. The patient died, but in his place, some spirit is functioning. And the in-charge doctor on duty came and then looked at him. How are you? What? Sairam, Sairam. No, he's not talking. Then he didn't understand what Sairam is. Then they summoned few Indian doctors from India, to know the dictionary meaning of Sairam. And they said, who is this Sairam? What is this man? What is his condition? No, Sairam is Sai Baba from India. And he must have cured him. Don't worry. That was all right. And then after he was discharged, after 15 days, he came straight to Vrindavan. And Swami gave interview to the boy and his father. I happened to work there in Vrindavan as the principal of the campus in those years. I very well remember when doctor was narrating that incident, so many things. As Howard Murphy aptly observes, if we are to record the experiences of devotees, all the trees must be made into pens and the seawater into ink, earth being the paper. Still it would not be sufficient. So volumes and volumes of experiences in our individual lives. Anyway, I'm very happy to be here in your midst. Before we start our proceedings beginning from tomorrow, this is just an appetizer, that's all. My friends, let's not be serious. I believe that seriousness is sickness. Yes. If one is laughing, nobody would ask, why do you laugh? If anybody says, what's wrong with you? Therefore, to be happy, to be blissful, to smile, to laugh is natural. To be serious, long serious face, something wrong with the psyche or with the digestive system. So be happy. As Baba says in Telugu, Navvevade Narayanudu, Yedchevade Narudu. The one who laughs is divine, the one who cries is human. We are essential, spiritual and divine. Let us be happy. Let us smile and smile all the while. Let's not bother too much about the rules and regulations. How many times should we attend Nagar Sankirtan? How many bhajans you should attend? How many Sai centers you visit? How many months should you cry? Not important. Not important. How many moments of ecstasy? How many moments of joy? How many moments of music? How many moments of dance you enjoyed? That is religion. Religion is laughter. Religion is ecstasy. Religion is celebration. Never, never serious, I tell you. Therefore, my friends, Bhagavan is laughing God. Bhagavan is smiling God. We never see him serious any time unless he pretends to be serious when he's upset with certain developments in and around him. Therefore, he is always very funny, goes on joking with people. In spite of all problems, he had fracture here, twice, a fracture here. He can't stretch his hand. He can't get up. He can hear only with one ear. Only one eye can see clearly. Most of you must be knowing these facts. But yet, do you find any seriousness on his face? Do you find him complaining to anybody? Whereas you and I, if you have a little headache, we'll impose curfew at home. Nobody should listen to music, nothing doing. Don't switch on TV, okay? No dessert, nothing doing. No laughter, no jokes, be serious because I'm suffering from headache. We don't leave people until they also get headache. But here is Bhagavan, in spite of all his problems, all problems, serious problems, with excruciating pain, but still he laughs and makes us laugh. Laughter is the message of Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. That's what I would like to share with you. And then a life ungrudging, uncomplaining life is the message that he conveys to us. He never complains anything to anybody. This is my problem, he never tells anybody. We know some of the problems, but yet he will never tell anybody. There's another message, that we should contain within ourselves all the problems and share the joy with everybody. But we do the opposite. Contain the joy within us, spread all the misery everybody. That's why people are comfortable more in our absence. Because when you say, hi, how are you? They say 6 months back, you know what happened. 6 months ago, why should I know? You should forget. Well, it's not worth hearing again. So Baba's message is not that difficult to emulate and copy. So simple, to be happy, to be joyful, to be blissful, to have some music in life, so a little dance in life, time for humor, time for service, time to care, time to express concern towards fellow men. Very simple things. We don't need to chant Veda and repeat all those slokas, get up early in the morning and sleep in the office. It's not necessary. Many of the Westerners ask me, Anil, Kumar, we are not able to repeat Veda, what shall we do? Westerners, say for Latin America, or the US, or UK, the white people, they find it difficult to chant Veda, because that Veda cannot be chanted by Indians themselves. The land of Veda, most of the Indians don't know. And those that chant do not know their meaning. So better you don't know then. You don't lose anything. Therefore, what my constant regular reply to you is this: don't worry about Veda. God knows English also. God knows English also. You can pray to him in English. Why not? Why not? Therefore, my friends, let's not make religion strenuous, laborious, boring, abhorring, routine, mechanical, robot, computerized, programmed life. No. Religion has got to be creative, innovative, refreshing, energizing, elevating. That is what religion is. That's what Sathya Sai Baba stands for. Therefore, the coming days, the divine light, of course I thought that divine light would start shedding from tomorrow morning, but Kiran Patel wanted divine light in the night. Okay, that's a paradox of life. But anyway, since I'm going to be with you for the coming 2 days, I would like to interact with all of you. My sincere appeal to you is, never consider me a guest. That's the worst way of insulting me. I am not a guest, no. Consider me as a member of your family. We are all one, that's all. No one is superior to anybody. No one. No one is superior to anybody. No superior. There is only one superior, the most superior, none else other than Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. That's all. There are no cadres, there are no class structures, there are nothing doing. Therefore, we mingle freely. Let us talk to each other. Let's spend time so that we start dreaming of the next retreat from now on. Let's not try to see that, oh, I can't avoid this time. If we feel so, we landed up in a total failure. On the other hand, if we look forward to retreats again and again, when there's a terrific demand for half-yearly retreats if possible, quarterly, why not? That is a grand success. Not till then. That will happen when we care for each and every one of the participants. We care for each and every one of the participants here, every delegate, and who made it possible, made it up to travel long distances. I'll certainly mingle with you, talk to you freely. And 40 years, 43 years of life with Bhagavan Swami cannot be summed up in 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Asking King Kong to be satisfied with one idli, impossible. Impossible, impossible. Therefore, we'll be having more and more of interactions in small groups, and also the general meeting as many times as possible. Kindly, and a final appeal is this, kindly make use of every second of my stay here. Every second of my stay here, because this is not a pleasure trip to me. This is not any kind of picnic. To me, it is spiritual camp, spiritual training, to learn from you, so that I can share what I have seen here with the rest of the world. I am thrilled and already excited. Well begun is half done. May Bhagavan be with you forever and ever. Govinda Gopala He Nanda Lala Govinda Govinda Gopala He Nanda Lala Radhe Gopala Gopi Gopala Hey Radhe Gopala Gopi Gopala Meera ke Nath Prabhu Murali Gopala Murali Gopala Murali Gopala Hey Veera ke Nath Prabhu Murali Gopala Govardhano Dhara Gopala Bala Govardhano Dhara Gopala Bala Gopala गोपाल हे नंद लाला गो नाथ प्रभु मुरली गोपाल हे मुरली गोपाल के नाथ प्रभु मुरली गोपाल गोवर्धनो धार गोपाल बाला गोवर्धनो धार गोपाल बाला सद्गुरु साईनाथ बाबा महाराज को थैंक यू।